Hello and welcome to another Pulse GPS training video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a new user to the system that has some permission restrictions. That is, they won't be able to access every part of the system. This type of user might be set up for a driver of one of your vehicles, for example. So let's get started. I can either access users through the admin button there, or up under the menu bar I can click admin and users. I'll click create new user and I'm going to create a new user, John Driver. Just going to fill some details in here. I'll assign a password, which I'll share with the user, and their logon credentials. I'm in Perth, so I'll leave the time zone to Perth. I might select them as a driver if we've already got that set up. We do, John Driver. And on the permissions page here, I'm going to strip back his access. So I'll turn Admin Manager off. I'm going to let him see his history. What else am I going to let him see? Trip drive, manage the drivers on trips, auto hours, and I'll let him schedule reports. Under the admin viewer, I'll strip this back as well. Might let him see the asset telemetry data. So this is the data that's recorded every time the GPS sends a message back to the server. I'll have a look at the history view. Maybe if we're using projects against trips, I'll allow him to see what the projects are. Scheduled report logs to see when scheduled reports have run. Trip type view, the asset timeline view that will allow him to go and see in a chronological order all the trips that have been taken and what's happened on those trips. Geofence, live view, auto hours view, and reporting. I'm not going to turn any of this on down here. Your permissions may look slightly different to this depending upon your subscription plan. So you may see all these options or you may not. Same with reports. You may see some or all of these options depending on your subscription plan. I'm going to turn off the admin reports for him. I might only want to allow him to export basic device data and telemetry data. I don't want him to see excessive idling reports. I'll turn those off. I will turn the fleet reports off. I don't want him to see that. I may just allow him to see a daily run hour usage if that's important. I don't want him to have any access to the maintenance, the scheduling maintenance part of the system, or any support reports. And I'll allow him to see SSS. On the last tab here, it's about letting him view the assets in the system. I don't want him to see all assets, so I'm just going to let him see the asset that he uses. He drives the big truck, so I'm going to tick on big truck. Save that. Now that I've created him as a user, it will also create an address book entry for John. Just go into address book. We'll see him in here as an address book entry with his email account. And what address books does is allows alerts to be sent to the user. So now you can configure maybe a speeding alert and a fatigue alert, and anytime that alert's triggered, John will receive an email or an SMS. That's how easy it is to add a user. Thank you for watching. I hope that you got something out of this video, and we'll see you next time.